Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering how you can check out a car, more specifically a 350Z or a G35, and how you can check that it is a great buy, a great car for those of you guys who are looking in the market for a G35 or a 350Z. Today we are going to be going over those things that you could be looking for when checking out a car. With that being said, I am going to name some things. If I forget anything, chime in, go in the comment section below and let me know anything that I missed. Let's get started with today's video. And also, wash your hands, be careful. This coronavirus is really getting along. My schools have all been canceled. All the schools here around locally have been canceled, turned into online, so it's a pretty big deal, man. So be careful, be safe out there, and protect those around you. With that being said, let's get on with the video. So when it comes to say I'm purchasing this car, this is how we would approach this car, right? So first, I guess you can start cosmetically, or you can start mechanically, like engine wise. So I think mechanically it's a little bit more important if you ask me. So without further ado, let's open up the engine and let's see what you can look for. Super trick, hold the unlock button and it goes down. Perfect. All right guys, so when it comes to the engine, I would say if the car is cold, it's better for you. It's better for you because if the car is cold, you're gonna go ahead and want to check the oil. You want to go ahead and check the oil level, see if it's high or low. Okay, if it's low, it could be a great indicator that the person who is driving this car is not taking care of this car. So that could be a good indicator that this car was not well maintained over the years and could cause you problems. Maybe the engine got some damage off running off low oil. So be careful. Just check out for that oil level, see how it is. If it's normal, they probably just refilled it, so it's just something to look for. Also, now that we're here on the topic of oil, check out for the oil consistency, guys. If the oil should come out like a really nice brown, dark brown. You guys know what oil looks like. I hope you guys go to AutoZone, literally go to Google and click oil. Look at how oil looks. If the oil comes out in any sort of form super light in color, like light skin, like I don't know why I'm comparing it to my skin, but like a milky brown, like a milky white brown, don't buy that car. Close the door, tell them thank you very much sir, and get the hell out of there. Okay, if you see the oil color have milky substance, it's probably a good indicator that the head gasket is probably blown and coolant is mixing with the engine oil, which is bad. You can fix it, yes, but it's gonna cost you a pretty dollar and you don't want to do it yourself. So please, if you see a milky consistency in any sort of way in the oil, run as fast as you can. You want to get the hell out of there. Okay, I do want to recommend another thing. If you have a friend or anybody else who knows a little bit more about cars than you, please bring them. Don't be that idiot that thinks they know it all and you want to go check it out. No, if some other things to look for, kind of like the oil level, you can check like the brake level, see how that's doing. You can check the power steering level, see how that's doing. You can check the coolant level, see how that's doing. By the way, I do gotta refill mine, but you can check the oil level, see how that's doing and stuff. Just to see, the oil level is just basically like an indicator. How long has it been since you changed this? Have you been keeping everything up to level? Have you been taking care of this? Have you been paying attention to it? We want this car to be paid attention, you know, not just not taking care of and just driving it every day, because you know you need to take care of this car. Also basic stuff, you know, check for hoses, see if anything has cracks, or check maybe if there's leaks. If you have a phone, bring out a camera. Usual oil or any fluid will shine in the camera. I mean, shine with the light. A lot of fluid will shine with the light. So just look around with like a flashlight like this, and even if it doesn't have to be day, right? So like right here, okay, this is not oil, this is just water that fell from like my hood. But just be careful, just look around. The lights will flash around any oil, so check the hoses, check everything, make sure there's no leaks, anything like that. If the car is already warm, you probably won't have accurate oil levels. and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. If you find the car cold, it's a bonus. It's a bonus. I'm not really sure how it goes with buying manuals, because I obviously don't have a manual, but I am looking into buying a manual, so I'm gonna have to learn this pretty soon. But I mean, going through gears is really important. How smooth are they? And even with the automatics, that's how it goes. So you want to turn on the car and start shifting through all the gears, you know, parking, reverse, neutral, and drive. Want to make sure that the car is shifting smoothly and it's not really shaking or bugging or doing any sorts of things that it shouldn't be doing when shifting through gear while driving and not driving. These are all some of the mechanical stuff that you should do while the car before test driving. Onto some functionality things. Make sure that the buttons are working. You know, all these things are gonna cost a person if they don't work properly, or they can be a deal breaker for you if you want it to work, because you don't want to buy a car that you have to fix. You want to buy a car, or you can use it to your advantage and if you do want the car and it's not a big deal to you, use that to your advantage to bargain with them and negotiate. All right, so check for all the buttons. Make sure the radio works. Make sure all the AC works. That's super important. Make sure the AC works. Make sure the window, the regulator to put up the window works. You guys know what I'm talking about. Make sure the seat, but I have aftermarket seats obviously, but you will have normal seats. Make sure the buttons work to slide up and down and slant. I know the G35s have a lot of options for that. I don't know about the 350, but make sure there are no lights in the dash. Just to make sure, always bring an OBD2 scanner with you, always, okay? Sometimes they clear code, sometimes they do some kind of crazy things. Bring an OBD2 scanner with you, or a friend that has one, and scan this car for any codes, guys, just for double assurance. Scan the car for any codes. Trust me, you won't regret it, and it'll help you in the long run. So just scan the car just for reassurance. And for those, yes, it's an automatic. I'm sorry to disappoint you, my master. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Alright guys, with that being said, I am gonna tell you guys some more other things. That pretty much covers the engine and the thing while idle. You guys can check all of this while idle. Another thing you guys can check while idle that is very common in 350 and G35s. I don't know if it's common in 350Zs. I think it is though. The control arms, the bushings on the control arms are really weak in these cars, and some of these people don't. She just crashed into her trash can. Oh my god. Anyways, these cars are notorious for having really bad bushings and control arms. Some of these kids drive them super crazy, and well, they end up busting, right? So if you guys look here in your front section of I can't really show you now because it's really behind this rotor, but I'm gonna post a picture here on the side, and this is what a control arm looks like. It's attached, you know, to the wheel like this, right? So there's like a little section like this, right? It's like this, and then there's a bushing smacked in the middle. If the bushing is slanted to the left or slanted to the right between that middle section, that means the bushing is busted. All right, the bushing is no longer good, and you need a new bushing kit, or you need just a new whole control arm. I recommend just buying a new whole control arm. That's what I did. It's worth it. It's way better, and you don't have to push out the bushing, put in back the bushing. You don't have to do that. Just buy a new control arm. So you can use that to your advantage to lower the cost down in your vehicle when it comes to trying to buy it. So also some things I would check is just alignment as you drive. When you turn on the car, listen to how it cranks. Make sure it sounds normal. When it cranks, make sure your RPMs are normal. When you have a cold start, they should just hover around 1.5 at the very beginning, a little bit under 1.5, and then slowly go down. And once it's fully warmed up, it probably hovers around 650 RPM, and it should stay around there. So when starting the car, just be lookout for this thing. Make sure it starts normal, make sure the RPMs are acting normally, and just go outside and listen to the car. Go outside, listen to the car, make sure everything's running right, no ticking noise. If you hear a ticking noise, that's a ticking bomb for you to get the hell out and not die, okay? If it's ticking, it's probably a issue inside the engine. You don't want to mess with it. Get the freak out of there, right? Also, have one of your friends maybe rev it maybe 1 or 2 times. Make sure everything is running fine. Also, when you go on a test drive, you really want to take advantage of that and step on it a couple times. Like, I'm not telling you to go full NASCAR mode or anything like that, you know, you're not trying to go to the moon or anywhere, but do, you know, kind of give it a nice little spirited drive, you know, kind of push, you know what I'm saying? What these pushes are going to do, they're going to create, I mean, a higher pressure obviously on the engine, and so that's going to expose or expel anything bad with the engine. If there are leaks anywhere, if there is some sort of vacuum leak or somewhere, it's going to expose it, and it's going to show it either in the RPMs, or when you're done with the car, it's going to leak oil. It's going to do something to indicate that there's something wrong with the engine. Like I said, it could be an oil leak, it could be some vacuum hoses, it could be something. So feel free when you're test driving, please, you know, push it a little. You know, you're not freaking going red line either, you know, but just push it a little bit. Make sure this engine can handle, you know, you stepping on it. If you want to take over a car, you want to be able to step on it a little bit more and the car be fine, all right? So don't be afraid to step on it just a little. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys found this video useful, helpful in any sort of way. And if I missed any other things that you should look for when inspecting a car, please make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. I think one I missed was exhaust leaks. Make sure there's no exhaust leaks in your car. Listen for a tss sound. So besides that, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Like I said, we're going to be installing the cats on this car, new high flow cats, maybe this weekend. I'm really hoping this weekend, because spring break is coming in 2 weeks, and we're going to go ahead and tune this car. We need those cats. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Make sure to give this video a like, and like I said, I hope this video really helps you out. Don't bring a friend, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help. I'll catch you guys next video. Thank you guys so much, and peace out. Take care. Be safe. Wash your hands.